Alright, this should be a fairly quick video. We're just going to talk about straight time pay. So that's going to be the next thing we get into. And we're going to kind of go through this a little bit slower. We're going to take this step by step. So first of all, these are just the notes. And then I'll do a few examples. So just hourly rate, that's just your fixed amount you're paid each hour you work. We're going to denote that with HR, so just hourly rate. Straight time pay, that's when you take your hours worked and your hourly rate and you get that total per pay period. So the pay period when you're regularly paid or your regular hour rate, that's your straight time pay. And we're just going to have that be STP. And then gross income is usually what they use to, it's like before taxes what you get paid. So it's the total amount no matter how you calculate it. So you'll see people say like, my gross income is 40,000. That means just before taxes, no matter how you calculate it, that's your pay. So then the formula for calculating straight time pay, we're just going to take straight time pay, and that's going to be equal to the hourly rate times the hours worked. So all you have to do is multiply your hours worked by your hourly rate, and you'll get that. So let me do this, and I'll show you some examples. All right. So say, for instance, there's two ways that you're going to be asked this. So you're going to be asked to find the straight time pay, or you're going to be asked something like, how many hours would you have to work to make a certain amount of money? We're going to start off with the first part. So say you worked, say you worked 40 hours. So 40 hours, that's how many you worked. And you got paid $12 per hour. Okay, so to find your straight time pay, you're just going to take 40 times 12. And that's going to give you, say 40 times 12. It's going to give you $480. So that means that'd be your straight time pay. So that's the first example. So that'd be your straight time pay. And then it may ask you something like, if you want to make, $480 and you're paid $12 per hour, how many hours would you have to work to get $480? So this is going to be your STP, and this is going to be your HR, which is hours worked. So we're just going to take that and plug it into this equation. So STP equals HR times HW. So we're just going to take that and plug it in. So we're going to have 480 equal to $12 times HW. And HW is what we don't know. So here's what we're going to have to do to solve it. This is pretty easy to solve. Times HW. So if we want to find what HW is, all we do is divide both sides by 12. So if you want to find this, if you want to make this shorter, you could just write, which that'll equal, that'll equal what, 40 or, 40. Yeah. So HW equals 40. So if you want to just jot this down for you, you could say that HW, which is hours worked, equals the same thing as straight time pay divided by hourly rate. Or you could just do what I did and go through the calculations. So those are going to be the two different types you get on your homework. And I'll give you that, give you the notes, and that will be all for this video.